Welcome to Keeping It Real with KC. I am your host, KC Phoenix, and I am on my fourth episode today. I told you I was doing 5 episodes this weekend. Today is July the 18th. If you want to get technical, 12:39 p.m. Had to think about that. Yeah, 12:39 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here in lovely, well, yeah, I guess you could say that, lovely Los Angeles. This episode might be considered a little negative. I'm sure you can tell by the title, but this is just my personal belief. I know everyone else has their own type of beliefs, and that is fine. That is the beautiful thing about life. We can believe what we want to believe. But before we get into what I believe, because it's my show, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. On Daily Motion, if you're watching on there. Also, you can listen to the podcast directly at KIRWKC.com. There are podcast-only episodes there, which are exclusive to the podcast, which have not been uploaded to YouTube. In the episode, you'll see the episode number followed by the letters PCO. That will let you know it is a podcast only episode. And you can find those along with all the other podcast episodes at KIRWKC.com. Follow on Twitter and Instagram, KIRWKC. Now that I got that out the way, I got to take a swig of water right quick. Okay. This won't be that long. This is just my belief. And I'll use the Avengers because that particular scene was so on the money. When Thanos had baby Gamora, when he was slaughtering the entire planet, or half the planet, and he was showing her the blade, and he was explaining balance to her and saying, if it tips one way, it'll fall over. If it tips the other way, it'll fall over. But in the middle, it stays flat and it's balanced. Because, yeah, if it tips too much one way, it'll fall over. If it tips too much the other way, it'll fall over. But if it stays level in the middle, it'll stay flat, it'll stay balanced. That is why I say what I say about people who are constantly happy. And I'm not talking about necessarily being positive. It's okay to be optimistic and look at the glass half full. I am talking about the people who are constantly in other people's faces like a golden retriever. And they are constantly happy, constantly doing the most. No matter what happens to them, is happy, 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 happy. Like Ren and Stimpy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. That type of thing. Those type of people. My sixth sense goes up around those type of people. The reason it does is because I strongly believe in balance. If someone is constantly happy on a level 10 all the time, the first thing that goes through my head is that they're being fake. And I don't do fake. As a matter of fact, shameless plug, if you want to know how I feel about fake, look at one of my episodes. It's called Polite versus Fake. And you can learn the difference, because I believe in being polite. I don't believe in being fake. And even some days I may not even be polite, depending on what day you catch me on. But when someone is on a level 10 all the time with positivity and everything else and all this other stuff, I feel there's some fakeness there, or I feel there's some sadness there. There's something deeper than what they're showing, where they're dumping on so much of this other stuff that they're putting out in front of people to distract from what's really going on at the core. Either way, there isn't any balance there. And the same goes for people who are constantly on a level 10 negative all the time. My antenna goes up. My sixth sense kicks in. I'm just like, this person isn't balanced. And I usually step back. I bring this up to tell you it's okay to have a bad day. It's okay to have a bad moment. It's okay to let people see you at a level 2 or a level 3. It's okay to be the one who needs to be consoled from time to time. It's okay to be the one that needs that extra lift from another party, that extra boost, because you've had a rough day, you've had a rough moment, you received some bad news, or whatever is going on in your life. Life is not all sunshine and rainbows. There is no one on planet Earth that can say every single moment of their life is perfect. There is no one. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how good you look. I don't care how great your health is. I don't care how smart you are. And we can go down the laundry list of things that you can have the best of 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 the best. Even kings and queens have had bad moments, bad days. And not saying that kings and queens are above those who are not royalty. I'm just saying that with kings and queens, them having the resources that they have compared to those who don't have those resources, even those with a larger amount of resources, they have bad days. Not every single day are bad moments, because the first half could be horrible, second half could be good, or vice versa. So I'm saying that life happens to everyone. So when I see someone constantly on a level 10, like a golden retriever, my sixth sense kicks in and I'm like, okay, something's not right. Or constantly at a level 10 of negativity. I'm like, something's not right, even though I appreciate their honesty. Something's not right. Because those people are lacking balance. Everything has to be balanced. And your good days will have to match up against the bad. And in some cases, the good days will outweigh the bad days, as they should. But there still should be some semblance of balance there. You can't appreciate the good without the bad. As they say, you can't have rainbows without the rain. You can't have a testimony without a test. The new thing now that people are saying, maybe because of the Netflix show, because I watch Asian dramas, it's okay not to be okay, is what people are saying a lot now. Even though I don't think, well, maybe the rest of the world is watching the Asian drama. But it is. It's okay not to be okay some days. You don't have to be at a level 10 every single day. Hell, you don't have to be at a level 8 every single day. It's okay to be the one who needs a shoulder to cry on. It's okay to say, I need you to carry me for just this moment. It's okay. Whatever needs to be done to give you balance. But if you run at a level 10 constantly, you're not going to be able to refill your cup, which is another episode of mine, shameless plug. You have to remember to refill your cup. Check out that episode. Because once your cup runs out, you're going to crash. And then you won't be any good to yourself or anybody else. But yeah, I personally don't trust people who are constantly happy. I just don't. I believe in being optimistic. I believe when certain news comes in, you want to hope for the best. I always believe in that. You always want to hope for the best. Always, always, always. Every single situation, you want to hope for the best. But being constantly happy at a level 10, no matter what's thrown at you, your battery will run out. You're not balanced. Being constantly negative and sad, no matter what's thrown at you, you win the lottery, you get great lab results about your health, you find out you got a promotion at the job, you find out that someone bought you a car, or that you're about to have a baby, or whatever. Take your pick of what's considered happy moments in life. If you're even through receiving news of several happy moments, you're constantly at a negative, at a 10 on the negative side, you're not balanced. And I don't trust you either. So, like I said, this is just my personal belief as to why. Because those type of people are usually lacking balance. And where they're lacking balance, chaos will eventually follow. And you don't want that type of energy, which is what I will be discussing in my next episode, is energy. So yeah, that's all I got. Thank you again for everybody who's been liking the videos, who have been listening to the podcast, who have been watching the videos on YouTube and Daily Motion. Don't forget the main podcasting platform, even though this show is carried on several podcasting platforms. The main podcasting platform is KIRWKC.com, even though we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, and like 4 other ones. And also, you can follow on Twitter and Instagram, KIRWKC. Thank you again to all who have watched and listened, and to all who will watch and listen in the future. I appreciate you so much. Be blessed.